good UC outfits. Can you go and get your uniforms back on, please?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Then you're actually convinced. Jesus Christ.
Okay, we're gonna start the meeting. All right. Hey guys, it's me, Lieutenant Viv. How you doing?
Hey,
Hi, Viv.
Hi, LT.
Hello.
All right. Big freaking news. Okay, I'm hoping that you've all seen the announcement at the very front page of your MDT about the prison escape from last night, where 6 prisoners escaped DOC custody. Okay, they are the 6 people that were engaged in a firefight with us the night of Aziz's passing. Okay, they are considered dangerous. We are currently looking for them, hunting for them, and anybody who may be harboring them. That being said, there are people actively working against the police department. Okay, can I get someone to respond to that 311, please? Someone who knows this information already. Wow, okay, you can all wait until I get back, because I'll go and do it myself.
What that's about.
Thank you.
Same.
Alright, so... BBMC are actively trying to make our lives worse and get in every way of every attempt that we're trying to do, I guess. That being said, pretty much everybody is doing that because honestly, when I got on duty, there were back-to-back officers being held up by different people. You are all ordered to be riding doubled up. Nobody is to be riding solo at all. I don't give a shit. These people are acting quite surprised when, shock horror, they're being shot down. I don't think they realize that we had it in us to hold them accountable for what they're doing in the moment. But if somebody is found holding an officer up at gunpoint and they start running, you know, and after they've been talking to us, they're aware that we are there holding them at gunpoint and they start running, you shoot them down, okay? You don't let them get away. Yes.
Due to the obvious heightened tension for the terrorists that are out on the loose, if a cop car gets stolen, are we going to be following suit with opening fire immediately, or are we going to be holding off on that still?
You'll be holding off on that, but I'm going to ask High Command to change that for the time being.
Thank you.
Does anyone have any questions on that so far? No? Okay. Do we have any update regarding investigations of the happenings over the last 2 days? Anybody who was actually here yesterday when the prison break occurred?
I mentioned something about it.
Yep.
Hey guys, just to inform you guys, there is a PD dossier started up. If you see any tweets, 911s about the whereabouts of these individuals, please document them and put them into that dossier. It should have the chain gang tag, so it should be easy to find. Let me see if I can get you the actual number, so it's pretty easy.
6929.
6929. So if you get any tweets, people talking about where they might be, anonymous tips, that's where we're documenting everything.
Thank you.
I would bookmark it, to be honest. I feel like this is going to be one of the most prominent things we're going to be doing.
So, there is also a master document for the investigation into Aziz Sultan's murder. Okay, that master document is 6956. What I've done is I've referenced all the reports that we've got so far, and it's just one place where everybody can put the information that they may come across. So if you could all make sure that the PD dossiers for these huge investigations are all bookmarked so that you have them readily available. And finally, on that note, we are not to hand out any information regarding... There is also the city... Okay, hang on a second. There's also the city council shoot-up that happened, which led into all of these events, okay? If someone comes to you for information about it, all right, do not give them information. This is absolutely imperative that we keep it all confidential. You should be doing that anyway. I shouldn't have to be saying this, but unfortunately, I do. All right, if the mayor comes for information, he's not to talk to anyone other than Lieutenants Plus for information. Okay? Just tell him no and direct him to either Lieutenant Slacks or myself or a member of High Command, and we will handle him. Any questions about that?
General public can be pointed to the docket because it's already been filed.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Gray.
Yeah.
He deputized himself last night.
I can't. Oh, say what you chest. I can't hear you.
The mayor deputized himself last night.
Yeah, he's acting commissioner, so if he wants to talk about investigations, he can talk with High Command or lieutenants. A commissioner is overseeing the entire PD, yes, but the people that he should be directly in contact with are High Command, not just random officers and asking information about investigations. He already has too much access to everything, in my opinion.
Doesn't he outrank everyone if he's commissioner?
Okay, you need to speak with your chest too, please, Peters. I can barely hear you.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, if that's the case, doesn't he just outrank everyone?
So he outranks everybody, but he should be following chain of command also. He should be handling with High Command. He shouldn't be inserting himself into general officers' like daily tasks or investigations. If he wants information, he is more than likely going to get the information, but he needs to go through High Command because we've got the whole stirring by going from person to find out different parts of information or what they believe and opinions and stuff like that, and I'm not having it. I'm not having the integrity of these very important investigations completely skewed by someone just trying to insert themselves when they shouldn't be inserting themselves. A commissioner is more of the politician side of PD rather than the active investigator. He's not qualified to be a detective.
I mean, I just don't want to get fired. You know what I mean? So
if he ever tried to get rid of an officer, he'd have to go through everybody else first.
Would he?
Yes.
Who you're talking about a commissioner?
Listen, you want to give him information about investigations, then you do that, but then you'll have to answer to High Command, right? So...
Oh, that, okay.
Nakoda.
I might not be fully informed here, but I was led to believe that he was literally out on patrol with people last night.
Yeah, it just said it was deputized.
Oh,
he deputized himself.
Okay.
Yeah, and the mayor is now the commissioner too.
Okay, you all get problems with the mayors. You direct him to me, or you blame me for it. I don't give a fuck. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. I just want to make sure
I'm the one that's saying this. No, you're fine. I'm the one to be blamed for this because I am the one that's saying this. They already know my stance. I've already spoken to them about it. High Command are also aware of my stance. It's fine. But during this shift, if the mayor, speaks to any of you, direct him my way. Okay?
Understood.
All right. Any other announcements or questions? No? Okay. For the foreseeable future, you are being, like I said, requested to double up, so make sure that you're doubled up before you go out on patrol. If there are no other announcements, then we'll just get back, just get straight out there. We're not tolerating shit from anybody, okay? We're putting our foot down. Let me know if you're unsure about anything. Redirect people towards me, okay? And I'll do the explaining or taking the blame. I don't care, okay?
Thanks, LT.
Holy fuck.
Congrats, by the way, for your LT.
Yeah, thanks.
Position.
Jesus fucking Christ. Like, everyone just bows down to Max. Like, it needs to stop. What about his wife? Same shit. Alright. Go get a car. He's a literal cop right now. He's not qualified to be a cop. He's not qualified to be involved in investigations. Like, he's a commissioner. Like, people forget that a commissioner isn't an active patrolling cop. So the commissioner's deputized himself as a cop. He's not in any way, shape, or form